Yes, it is time for the meditation experience. We call it an experience because we like to have our teaching and our knowledge base, but it is only through our direct experience of God within ourselves, for ourselves, that we really know that this stuff is true. It is through that allowing the Spirit of God to move in through and as us that we know it is true. And so we take time every Sunday. And this might be the only time that you give yourself during the week. That's okay. We are here to join together in a knowing and join together in a truth. And this month's truth, this month's affirmative thought, the peace of God is shining in me now. The peace of God is shining in me now. It is a beautiful understanding that peace is not something that comes and goes. It is constantly there. It is our birthright to experience peace and to see that peace experienced in the world. The light of God is shining so brightly as the peace in us, and we get to experience it now. We don't have to wait for some by and by, as I hear Reverend Ike in my head. We know that the moment we affirm it, the moment we look in the direction of it, the moment we close our eyes and breathe it in, it is there. It's that simple to find the peace of God shining. And as we recognize the peace of God shining in us, we give permission for other people to experience the peace and for it to shine in them as well. This is not just about us. It is about us as one family, exhibiting, experiencing, and saying and affirming the peace of God is shining in us now. It is our birthright to experience the peace. It is our birthright to allow the peace. It is our birthright to breathe in and out as the peace of God is shining in us now. So let's go ahead and bring ourselves present to this moment. Let go of every moment that preceded this. Find yourself in a comfortable, upright posture with the ears aligned over the shoulders, shoulders over hips, feet are planted on the floor. And we plant the palms on the tops of the thighs. And from this posture, this comfortable posture, where each vertebra is stacked on top of the next, in a nice aligned energy, we look around the room and we notice right where we are, that we are safe. We're not in the past. We're not even in the future worried about anything. We're just allowing the peace to flow on the breath. And from this place of peace and ease and comfort and safety, we allow our eyelids to gently close. You see, I slow down when I say that because we're not constricting or scrunching or forcing. We're just gently allowing the eyelids to close. And as the eyelids close, it sends a nice subtle signal to the brain and to the body that it can relax. And more importantly, it can relax because the peace of God is shining in me now. The peace of God is shining in you now. And let's just take a moment to notice the breath. For even as I speak these affirmative words, that the peace of God is shining, the breath is flowing. So let's just take a few moments to be in gratitude and notice the breath. And whether the breath appears to be deep or appears to be shallow, we make no judgment of the breath. We get the opportunity to practice non-judgment with the breath, with ourselves, and with our thoughts. For the peace of God is shining in us now. Beautiful, everyone. Now let's take conscious control of the breath. For as it flows gently and easily, we can also consciously take control and send that breath wherever we want in the body. And with that breath and our focus, we get to send the peace there as well. So let's send the energy and focus of our attention into the low belly now. And as we focus our breath and attention in the low belly, we're going to inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and then open the mouth, relax the jaw, and sigh it out for a count of 4, and then just settle in to the silence for a count of 4. Together, with our focus and our attention on our peace, let's send the breath deep into the low belly now. Inhale. Hold for a count of 4. And relax the jaw and release whatever feels in opposition to peace. Sigh it out. Count of 4. And relax in the silence. In through the low belly again, expanding the low belly, maybe finding more places for that breath in the low belly. Hold for 4. And relax the jaw. Let that sound relax you. Sigh it out. And rest. In through the low belly now, allowing that breath to rise, expanding the rib cage to the sides. And hold. And without collapsing the body, just release the sound and the breath. Sigh it out. And relax. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage. We've expanded the sides and now the front and the back of the body. Sending that breath back there where our support is from the divine. And hold. And sigh it out without collapsing the body. We want to keep a long line of energy. And relax. In through the low belly, now up through the rib cage and up to the heart, the longest, fullest breath you've experienced. And when you reach the top, hold for 4. Since we've made more room for breath, sigh it out. And rest. In through the low belly, up through the rib cage, up through and to the heart chakra, center of the chest. Hold when you reach your top. And when you're ready, sigh it out. and relax. And now let's practice a few rounds of this deep, full breath, but we're going to slow it down a little more. In and out through the nostrils for a count of 6. Together, inhale, slowing it down. And hold, slowing it down. And when you're ready, slowing it down, exhale through the nostrils. And enjoy the relaxation at the end. Let's practice a few rounds of this deep breath on your own, just noticing the breath entering the nostrils, circulating through the system, and slightly warmer on the exhale through the nostrils. But notice how the body responds to the nice, even, full breath. For the peace of God is shining in you now. That peace is flowing on the breath. Notice the breath. Enjoy the breath. The peace of God is shining in you now. For this light that shines is your home. This peace that you feel when you breathe and relax is your home. This truth that you are being reminded of centers you more in your home. It cannot be uprooted or destroyed, for the peace of God is shining in you now. Let's take this peace and send it throughout our body, consciously, lovingly, gently. Send the focus into your feet. Maybe you raise the heels or wiggle the toes if you feel tension. Non-judgement is what we use for our focus. Stop the movement, send the breath, relax the feet. As our feet are rooted and grounded in the earth, we allow that peace to flow up through the soles of our feet. That nice gentle energy crosses the ankles. Relax the ankles. Energy flows across the shins and the calves because the peace of God cannot be stopped. Relax the shins and the calves. As that energy reaches our knees, we are in gratitude and we are open to more flexibility in our lives. We are open to more peace in our bodies and in our experience. Relax the knees. Energy flows across the thighs, those large muscles you're giving permission, the glutes, the hamstrings. Relax the thighs, the glutes, and the hamstrings. In fact, surrender the lower half of your body into the seat where you are. Let it serve as a symbol that you are supported, grounded, loved, and held in peace. That energy gathered at the base of your spine wants to rise, just as the peace wants to rise in your consciousness and fill your body. From the base of the spine, inhale and let that energy rise. And exhaling when you're ready through the nostrils, and allow. Inhale Full, complete breath. And when you're ready, exhale through the nostrils and find more place for peace to reside. Inhale. Exhale when you're ready, and allow the peace to rise. As the energy flows in and up, exhale when you're ready, and allow. And up, the peace wants to flow. And up, and up, and up. And as an open channel, the peace flows out the crown of your head. Imagine it as a beacon of light shining, extending beyond your home, your community, the state or the country where you are, the planet, out into the galaxy. This beacon of light is the peace of God shining in you now. Give it permission to flow back down through the crown. Cross the third eye, and it is balanced and open, receptive to more insight and peace. Allow it to flow back down the throat, across the shoulders. They gently relax and receive more peace. No burden to carry as the energy and peace flow down the arms and out to the fingertips. Go ahead and scan your body. Without judgment, notice if there's any place that feels tense. Send the breath there, send the peace there, and give it permission to relax. As we prepare for our silent time, I love to remind you to be kind to your wandering mind. For if thoughts come, let them come and go. Bring yourself back to our affirmative thought this month. The peace of God is shining in me now. Affirm it. Allow it. The peace of God is shining in you now. Affirm it. Allow it. The peace of God is shining in us all now. We allow it. As we enter our silent time, we enjoy the sensation of peace, for the peace of God is shining in you now. With our eyelids still closed, we just continue to enjoy the peace that we've given ourselves. And with our eyelids still closed, I want to share this passage from Lesson 188. The peace of God is shining in you now, and from your heart extends around the world. It pauses to caress each living thing and leaves a blessing with it that remains forever and ever. What it gives must be eternal. It removes all thoughts that are valueless. It brings renewal to all tired hearts and lights all vision as it passes by. All of its gifts are given everyone, and everyone unites in giving thanks to you who give and you who have received. For the peace of God is shining in you now. Let us begin to bring that peace back with us as we slowly wake the body. Maybe we wiggle the fingers and the toes, or maybe we elongate the breath and take a fuller breath. If we've turned the palms up, turn them down. Inhale and draw the shoulders up nice and easy by the ears, making more space for breath. As we exhale through the nostrils, releasing the shoulder blades back and down. Inhale, drawing the shoulder blades up by the ears, creating more space in the body for breath and peace. Exhale, nice and gentle, releasing the shoulder blades back and down. And one more time, inhale. Feels good to stretch and exhale, drawing the shoulder blades back and down. Stop the movement. Bring the palms together at heart center, that little bony ridge at the center of the chest. Gently touch the thumbs there. Bow the chin if you are able towards the fingertips. Allow the eyelids to open. Nice, soft, gentle gaze in front of you. No strain on the eyes. Inhale, raise the chin, raise the gaze. Exhale, release the breath. Maintain the peace. Namaste.